Morning. How you guys doing today? So, got some exciting news. Just locked up our next two houses that we're going to be spending some money on and turning in from from pretty bad condition into some pride of ownership. So I thought I'd do this video and sort of put it out there, just for anybody who might be interested in buying their first or maybe their next investment house. A lot of the stuff that we've been doing to date, I've been selling before we actually put it out there. So in this video, I thought I would change that up. We just went into contract literally yesterday, and I wanted to record this video this morning and sort of tell you all about it. So the story of the purchase, these houses were owned by a gentleman for many years. He he passed away. I don't know how else to say it. And his heir, his son, owns them now, right? They were transitioned via the estate and all of that. So, unfortunately, the son lives on the East Coast, hasn't actually been to Fresno, if I understand the story correctly, in several decades, and really has no interest in coming back. He did come out to sort of clear up the estate. He did a quick walkthrough and realized he had a problem, right? These houses, while rented, I don't know how to say it, need a lot of work. Frankly, they just need a lot of work. And he doesn't want to do that. He doesn't have a team. Real estate investing was his father's thing, and he just wants out. So, lo and behold, he contacts an agent, local agent, great agent, puts them on the market. I think they were put on the market either right before or right after Christmas. I don't remember when. And they were put on for, prices. One was I think 130, one was 120, and each house was a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, but they had a lot of square footage. One was listed at 1,400, one was listed at 13, and that's really what caught my attention. Right, 2-bedroom, 1-bath, over 1,200 square feet each. In my simple mind, it's like, there's got to be a third bedroom in there somewhere. So I reached out, actually wrote offers on both. I wrote my offers. Again, what I do is pretty low, right? So I wrote something in the 90s. Basically, at that point, came back to us and said, come down and see him. Make sure you're interested. Just wants to get this done. So we went down. I had budgeted originally $30,000 each, knowing that at 90 I can make that work. After going through them, I had to adjust. I had to apologize to the agent. I don't normally do that. It's not my thing. I just don't do that, right? That's not who I am. I don't lock up a property and then beg for a credit. So, I let them know that day that the properties needed probably $50,000 in work, and I wasn't willing to get that. I wasn't willing to take that. Let them know that the only way I could get this done was if each was $80,000. So that obviously didn't go over well. It shouldn't have, right? I had talked about doing these at 90 or 95. So it's totally okay that it went that way. A couple weeks went by. More people had seen them and sort of come to the same opinion, I believe. At which point the agent called me back, asked if I was interested still. I said yes. He said, could you do 85? I sat on that for a couple of hours. Being who I am, feeling, for the seller, wanting to get this deal going. And I just couldn't make the numbers work in good faith, right? The market's changing, all these things. But I did come up a little bit. I went from 80 to 81 and said that if we could do 81, I'll buy them both and we'll move forward. So 48 hours later, the seller accepted. We're now in contract. We're going to close in a couple of weeks. And these properties do have tenants. So the process is going to be, I'm going to issue 60-day notices. They're rented way under market, and again, they're not livable in my opinion. So we're going to give them 60-day notices to vacate. Then we're going to go in and we're going to spend probably $50,000 repairing them. At which point we are going to be selling them. They'll probably be listed for sale in April. I imagine they will lease for over $1,150. And right now we're kind of ballparking $175 to $185 for these great rental houses. So if you're interested in getting your first solid pride of ownership rental, let me know. Leave a comment below, send me an email, whatever you would like. I do expect these to have somebody's name on them in the next couple of weeks for sure. And if you don't know already, if you're interested, just tell me. We don't sign contracts. We don't do anything. I just put your name in pencil because I have 3 or 4 months of work to do, and stuff changes. So if you say you want it now, and 3 or 4 months from now you don't want it, it's okay. Somebody else will. I have confidence in that and what we produce. So in the end, I thought I would put this video together and send it out there to the world. That way everybody gets a shot and sort of lets me know what they think. Again, pride of ownership rentals, each getting 50K rehabs. I forgot, they will be 3 bedrooms instead of 2. Each can become a 3-bedroom. So there'll be 3-bedroom, 1 bath, great houses, fully remodeled, new kitchens, new baths, new floors, new paints, new fixtures, all that stuff, new fencing. And you're going to get a fully leased property at least $11.50. I'm actually going to shoot for over 12. But I want to be cautious and tell you $11.50, so you can run your numbers and see what makes sense. Remember, I preach conservative financing, so put that extra down, especially if you're a full-time employee. You want to make sure these are run smoothly and produce cash flow every month, and you don't have to think about it. So just thought I'd put that out there. Hope you have a great day. Let me know what you think. Take care.